north of Galena. 90. I've been living with the dwarves of Sling Hatchets for about half a month now. It is amazing how much they've warmed up since our first meeting. The dwarves that live here are just as any other dwarves. They live normal lives, but they are cursed people, as am I. But is this curse something we should suffer for? It's not something we chose. If I could go back to that fateful day at Festive Farms, I would have never entered that cursed place. But there's nothing I can do about that now, and the dwarves here feel much the same way. The curse can be controlled, and in time they will gain control of their lizard forms. I've been hearing more rumors as of late, of this lizard vault. It truly sounds like a dreadful place. In time, the dwarves there will feel my wrath. But not yet. A few more nights now. Then that moon will rise. Our moon. The lizard moon. Well, guess I'm gonna head over to the old drinking mound. A decent way to pass an afternoon. Just 9 more nights till the full moon, and then those damn cruel-hearted dwarves will be sorry. But I have to be careful and remember to control that rage. I cannot let it overcome me. And that's why we'll go get a quick drink, clear our minds. Good day, ladies. Tell me, what's the good news?
Oh, you'll never believe what happened. We had yet another traveler come through town this morning, and from what they tell me, the Queen's troops were in Diamond Scours just yesterday, trying to root out more were-lizards. Pah, the Queen, to hell with her. As if nobody knows her dirty secrets. She's the same as us and everybody knows it. The scaly whore. You can't go disappearing every full moon and expect nobody to notice it these days.
Ain't that right? Especially not the Queen's Guard.
She's probably just trying to throw us common dwarves off her trail, but I sincerely doubt she'll have any luck with that.
Indeed. Well, I just came in to get today's word. Guess I'm gonna hit the road for now. Nice talking with you, Mathal.
Oh, of course. Come back whenever you have a chance, dearie.
I had forgotten that the Queen was bitten in that attack at the Cheerful Inn. She is infected. How dare her send her own loyal subjects up to some hellhole prison in the mountains to be executed when she is no better? It just doesn't make any sense. She must just be trying to throw other dwarves off the trail. This is one messed up world. Oh, what is this? There's an ear on the ground here. Guys, we can't have dead dwarves laying around all over the place if the Queen's Guard is sniffing about.
We're sorry, Miss Mosus. They're from the last full moon.
Try to be careful, huh?
Hey, I'm sorry, Miss Mosus. It won't happen again.
What am I even doing here? This isn't normal. Is this the right thing? Probably not. But it's the path we're on, I suppose. What the hell happened? This isn't the way things are supposed to be. I just wanted a simple life. A life I could call my own. The Cheerful Inn of Meals. It was gonna be so perfect too. But here I am. Now I turn into a giant lizard on the full moon. And I'm leading an underground resistance movement of other moon lizards. Well, gotta take what you can get, right? This is my life now. It may not be perfect, but I'll take it. 10th of Galena, 90. Over the past few days, I've been visiting the surrounding villages, Circle Labor, Diamond Scours, Glaze Hatchets, and to my surprise, all of these villages have been attacked by the lizards. I've met many wounded dwarves who I assume to be cursed by the lizard moon. I smile and nod knowingly to them, and sometimes those nods are returned in kind. At this point, all the dwarves and goblins see the change taking place in the world, whether they accept it or not. It makes no difference. Tomorrow I will begin my search for the volcano prison. It shouldn't be difficult to locate, judging by its conspicuous location, and once I do find it, the cruel dwarves there will see the truth of this new land. It cannot be escaped. 11th of Galena, 90. Today I've begun my search for the vault. As I traveled down the road southward, I realized too late that I'd soon be passing by the Cheerful Inn. I could see it, from a distance, up on its ridge, decaying, uncared for. I gave it a wide berth. It pained me deeply to see the structure up on its ridge rotting like that. It stood as a representation of all my hopes and dreams. It had been built up. It was full of hope, but now it was forgotten. Maybe one day I would feel that hope again, that warmth. But if not, no matter. Towards the end of the day, as I passed through Council Channeled, I spotted smoke rising in the distance. I was curious and moved in to investigate. Looks like a tent, as well as a campfire. It could just be a traveler, or it could be something worse. Let's take a peek, shall we? I'm going to start sneaking and creeping, just till I can figure out what this is. There's another tent over here, as well as a second campfire. And I've pulled out my copper dagger. Oh boy, looks like we have some goblins in here. And they appear to be sleeping. Interesting. Must be a raiding party, or bandits perhaps. Now's a good time to test out my skills in non-lizard form, I think. Let's get to it. There we go. Good night, goblins. That seemed to work rather well, actually. And the next tent. And then there was one. Let's see if we can get some information out of him. I grabbed his pike away from him. Gonna throw it out here. Now then. Well, he's still sleeping. I guess I gotta wake him up. Went to go scratch his nose. And it sailed off in an arc. How does that even happen? Wakey wakey. How could you even be sleeping after that? Ah, to hell with it. A deed is done. Well, it's good to see my skills hold up even when not in lizard form. And you know, I gotta say that was actually fairly entertaining. I'll have to keep my eyes open, see if I can't find any more troublemakers like this. Well, anyways, I suppose I can get these corpses cleaned out and make camp here for the night. And tomorrow we'll see about finding that vault. 12th of Galena, 90. Early in the morning, as I walked westward down the road towards the volcano in the south, I saw yet another trail of smoke rising in the horizon. I figured it was more goblins and moved in to investigate. Well, we look to have a campfire over here. Most likely it is more goblins. Let's begin sneaking once more. It is about noon right now, so we can't count on the goblins being asleep this time. Oh, there's one of them. Rat bastard. It's alright, he has his back turned, no worries. I hear movement to the south. Gotta be careful now. Oh, and here's a goblin and a human over there. And from the looks of her, she's a prisoner. Yeah, these goblins are definitely up to no good. Well, let's get to it. This crossbowman over here doesn't see me. Oh, I look to be spotted. There's an axeman moving in. Alright, let's do this. Just one good shot at the leg. That'll do it. Ha! Or at the neck. A solid hit. There we go. Now let's see if we can get that bowman. Here they come. They're on the hill right above me. Ooh, they hit me with a bolt, but it bounced off my breastplate. Very close, goblin, but not quite close enough. Where do you think you're going? And they're dead. Easy. Let's go check out that tent, and then we'll worry about that prisoner. Oh, we have a hammerman up here. Damn it. Not sure he spotted me. Where'd you go, you rat? There he is. We'll stab him in the stomach. Yeah, take that, you bastard. Yeah, you're not getting away. You're finished, you bastard. Okay, now let's check that tent. I don't think they've woken up yet. And I look to be correct. Good night, goblins. Easy enough. Alright, now let's go check on that prisoner. Where are you? Come on out. Huh, what's this? Damn it. The prisoner's attacking me. Alright, hey, settle down. I'm not with these goblins. Ah, jeez. Cut it out, will you?
No, you won't take me away. I want to go back home.
Let us stop this pointless fighting.
Never.
You know, I'm really trying my best to be reasonable here. Just cool, alright? Not gonna hurt you. Alright, listen. How are you doing?
I'm scared. I just want to go home.
Shh. Just relax. Nothing's happening. We're just talking. Do you have any family nearby? Where are you from?
No, I live by myself in a hamlet nearby, but I have friends there. Can you take me back? I've been a prisoner of these goblins for a couple months now. Please, you have to help me escape.
Fair enough, but I don't plan on heading back to town anytime soon. You can come with me if you want.
Yes, that sounds like a good idea. Take me away from here.
Okay, then it's settled. Come along. Now, I suppose if you're coming along with me, you might as well have a weapon. There must be one on one of these goblins here.
Hi, goblin! I won't fall for your tricks! I won't go with you! I won't!
You little... Alright. You're really trying my patience, miss. Listen, I'm trying to make nice, but you have to believe me. I'm not going to hurt you.
You'll have to kill me before I ever go with you, goblin.
Ugh, I really don't want to kill this young lady.
You can't run from me.
She's been through some stuff. She's obviously a little nervous, but she's not making it easy exactly.
The only thing you deserve is death for what you've done.
Okay, that does it. Come here, you little shit.
Help me!
It's not like he gave me much of a choice, really. Alright. I did not want to do that, by the way. I guess I was a little rough. How you doing? You still in there?
Yes, ouch.
Yeah, I could have finished you if I wanted to. Again, I did not want to do that at all. Come on, let me get you out of here, huh? I'm trying to help.
Alright. I'll go with you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
I guess we'll see. Man, you're really beaten up. Well, let's see if we can find some place for you to rest. Let's get out of here. Come on. 13th of Galena, 90. As night fell yesterday, we spied on a hillside a small dwarven outpost. It took some bargaining, but we were allowed to stay the night. Everyone's wary these days, and for good reason. In just 2 more days, the lizard moon rises once more, and by then I will have reached the vault. It would seem that this small outpost, named Helmsruff, serves as a waypoint for prisoners heading up the volcano. Luckily, I was able to get detailed directions from these dwarves. My new traveling companion, known as Ch.3, is in much better spirits today, although I am afraid I was a bit too rough with her yesterday while trying to get her to see my way of things. I haven't spoken with many humans over the years, but she seems nice, very sweet, gullible even. I've been lying to her. I told her that we're heading to a village just on the other side of this mountain. She still has no idea what my goals are, but I'm sure she'll grow to accept it in time. She'll have to if she wants to recover fully anyways. She has a hard time with the travel, limping along behind. Come the next full moon, I will pass my curse on to her, and she too will become a were-lizard, and with that her body will fully heal. Today we make for the volcano. 15th of Galena, 90. We have reached the foot of the volcano. I have never seen a sight like this before. An enormous jagged ridge, spewing smoke into the sky. Truly a sight. At this point Ch.3 has grown wary, but no matter. Soon the moon will rise, and then I will slash my way through the vault dwarves. I will write of these events tomorrow.
When are we going to reach the village, Mosus? We've been off the road for a day, and it's so cold out here.
Soon enough, my friend. Don't you worry. Night is falling. It'll be safer then.
What do you mean, Mosus? That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, you'll see soon enough. Don't you worry, my friend.
What's happening, Mosus? Mosus?
Don't be afraid.
What are you doing? No.
You'll see shortly.
What's happening? Mosus! What are you? What have you become?
Do not fear this form, Ch.3. I will not kill you.
No, I won't believe you. You're only fit for death, monster. Now die.
Come then. You cannot fight me. And besides, you now carry this curse. I will not finish you, Ch.3.
No. Mosus, don't leave me here.
Okay, so we are a were-lizard now, and Ch.3 is bitten as well. And just so you know, every time Mosus goes into one of these were-lizard fits, I, as the player, am in complete control. So I do have some experience with this at this point. Now you never get tired in werebeast form, so we are currently sprinting, and we don't have to stop until we turn back to Mosus. Now I'm just gonna circle back around here, head back down the mountain, back to Ch.3, who again was bitten, and is now cursed. Let's see if we could find her. I'm sure it's been long enough at this point. Now where the hell is she? Alright, over here I see some yellow eyes glowing in the darkness. That seems promising.
Hello, my friend. Come, this way. Join with me and slake your thirst.
So now both Ch.3 and I are heading back up the volcano, to the vault at its top. And by the way, I do hate jumping out of character and screwing up the immersion, but I do gotta keep you guys informed if you ever want to try something like this yourself. But anyways. We have arrived at the summit of the volcano. The vault is not far away now, just over this ridge to the east I believe. Judging by the smell anyways. The full moon is in the eastern sky, stars are out, and there's a cool breeze blowing from the east. The night is young.
Come, Ch.3. This is your first lizard moon. You will have little control, I'm sure. Just follow my lead.
I have to keep in mind it is not our goal to kill these dwarves. We're here to spread this curse. Ah, our first target. I've found that a good bite to the upper body, followed up with a shake, is the best way to spread the curse. And once bitten, we can back off.
Release the dwarf shed.
It's no use. I've forgotten how the bloodlust controls. I'm afraid she'll be of little use in completing my objective. These dwarves have to join our ranks. And once all people of this land are were-lizards, there will be no more outcasts. For now, I'll move on without her. It's the only way. Ah, another dwarf. Let's get to it.
Easy enough.
And now they're unconscious. Rest well, dwarf. Shed.
No, Shed. These dwarves will join us.
It's no use. I have to continue on. Another dwarf. I have to make this quick. A success. Let's move on. Persistent, but not anymore, I think. A hallway. Is this the prison? Or perhaps some sort of warehouse? A merchant. Another joins our ranks. And another. Damn dwarf.
My arm. You will pay a dear price, dwarf.
The rage takes control sometimes.
I did not want to injure you like that, dwarf.
No matter. Let us continue. 2 more join our ranks. Damn persistent dwarf. Shed.
Keep on your toes, Shed. These dwarves are sly ones.
Now, what is this?
This was a baby. You killed a baby? Shed. That was an innocent. Damn you. What am I doing here? What is my goal? It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Locked doors. This looks like a prison to me. Another were-lizard.
Come join me, brother.
It's of no use. This lizard too is in the throes of bloodlust. What is my goal? I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm creating an army of monsters. But to what gain? They should be free, but they have so little control. Shed. Let us continue. Now this looks like a prison. It's so warm in here. We must be inside the volcano now. There's a series of levers here, as well as some gates. If I start pulling these levers and release the werebeasts that are locked up here, what good does that do? They didn't choose to be werebeasts. They don't deserve to be locked up like this. They shouldn't have to suffer because of what they are. But they are bloodthirsty monsters. During the lizard moon anyways. I suppose there isn't a true good answer. Isn't that right, Shed? Well, let's get to it. Now the gates are opened. Let's take a look. Just as I thought. More werebeasts. The poor creatures. However, none of these beasts seem to have the control that I do. They are just monsters. And so what's my choice? I'm afraid I don't know. There appears to be another cell down here. What is this? Were-lizards? Dwarves? All dead. Torn to pieces. There is no correct path here, is there? Everybody here is just trying to survive. And yet they all do monstrous things. This wall is odd. It seems to be fitted to move. And it's so warm. Hot even. This other lever. Labeled magma. Foosh, save me. Consume this place. Erase it from the world. Let's see what happens. Oh dear. Run, Shed!
All of you, flee! We have to leave this place! Run, Shed! This place is finished. Keep moving. You must take control.
Good riddance, says I. A fitting end, I suppose. The Lizard Vault has been taken by Voosh, and is now erased from this world. Nobody escaped, except for us. What does that make me? Am I a monster? Am I a hero? Am I coldly logical? Am I just an animal? It's impossible to say. Who could live like this? I just wanted a life to call my own. That's all I ever wanted. I did not ask for this. What do I want, Shed? What do you want? I should never have cursed you like this. Nothing makes sense. Everything is so gray. Voosh. Save me. Save my soul. I just want an answer.
And so there you have it. The story of Mosus the Were-Lizard. And you can mark me word as well, I left not one part out. Now do remember that this was many years ago, and nobody knows if this story is true or not, but I do like to fancy that it is. Because after all, if it wasn't, how did everything get like this anyways? Now I certainly don't have a better explanation for that. But it is a story after all, take it or leave it. And now that our story is over, I'm feeling a wee bit famished. Oh, and would you speak of the devil? Here we are, an entire platter of capybara steaks. Just wonderful, and just in time too. Alright everyone, let's dig in. Remember, the full moon's tonight. We're going to need our energy.
Well guys, I certainly hope you enjoyed this little Lizard Moon series here. I definitely did. You know, I said at the end of episode 1, but I'm gonna say it again. This kind of crap about Dwarf Fortress always amazes me. I just started playing just to play the game. I had no big plans in mind, and look what came out of it. Just amazing, really. A true testament to the sheer depth of this game, as well as possibly being a window into a dangerously overactive imagination. But most likely it's a combo. But still, I'd like to give Dwarf Fortress the majority of the credit here. I personally do not think I'm good at making up stories, but when I play this game and see the stuff that happens in here, it just, I don't know, gets everything going or something. It's fun seeing all the random events and seeing how they fit together in this world. I enjoy the challenge of taking things that don't make any sense and trying to make them work somehow. And again, I hope that's fun for you guys to watch. Now, I know this episode was a little bit shorter than usual, but you know, I saw the end coming and I didn't want to stretch it out unnecessarily. So here we are. I did put a lot more pictures in there than usual just to kind of spice it up a bit, so I hope that worked out for you. And I gotta say, total props to Mrs. Kruggsmash. She does a fantastic job coloring those pictures, doesn't she? Like especially this one here. My god, it didn't get enough screen time in this episode, so I figured I'd show it up here. Just look at that. Amazing, really. Let's give her a hand, huh? She is great. But you know who else is great? You guys. Because without you guys watching, I'd have no reason to make these. So total props to you too. Give yourself a hand. You deserve it. But anyways, now that the Lizard Moon series is over, I don't know what the hell I'm going to be doing next week. Kinda hard to think about really when you're in the middle of making an episode, so I'm only considering it right now. I guess we'll see what happens. These past episodes have been a gigantic pain in the ass with all the editing, so I'm thinking I'm going to do a little bit of a laid back episode, which is what this series was supposed to be, by the way. But for next week, I'm thinking I'm just going to draw pictures and read descriptions. That's it. But I think that's going to be fun. Descriptions of what? I'm not too sure. Forgotten beasts, perhaps? Artifacts, maybe? We'll see what happens. But in the meantime, maybe consider following me on Twitter. I don't really post anything interesting up there, except for updates on how the video's going. Usually complaining about how the current episode's being a gigantic pain in the ass, or how I'm going to be late with the current episode, like this one here today. And just because I haven't mentioned it in a while, I do have a Patreon as well. Now, I do post all sorts of things up there. Behind the scenes images, I have polls to see what people like in the current episodes, that sort of stuff. And $1 a month gets you in there, and pushes me closer to my literally insane goal of making Dwarf Fortress videos full time, which yes, doesn't make any sense, I get that, but damn it, I'm gonna do it. And so I gotta push just a little bit every once in a while, you know, so yeah. Anyways, that's enough. I truly hope, but seriously, no pressure there, do not worry about it. I just appreciate having you here to watch my silly little Dwarf Fortress videos. Okay, I'm starting to ramble. let's wrap it up. Well, you bearded bastards, I certainly hope you enjoyed watching the Lizard Moon miniseries, and I do hope you'll join me next week for whatever the hell I end up doing. And so, until then, you bearded bastards,